Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 da da dun da. Welcome back to Monika Before Story. Oh, okay. Welcome back to Monika Before Story, and we were reading poems in the last one. The last one we stopped at was Sayori's poem. And now we're going to go to the other girls' poems. We're going to get some craziness going on. Some talk about cleavage. But let's cleave it at that. Okay. Well, let's begin this. Love you guys, and let's go. Sayori. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. You're my vice president. I forgot to do it last night. And to think you were following up on my poem. We're really responsible leaders. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I don't mean to say that it's a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. What was that last line? I made eggs and toast. And that's why you were late to class. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Writing a poem was really fun. You really are the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, so next person should be our friend Monika. No, I picked Yuri, sorry. Okay, Monika will be the next one, and then Natsuki. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? What? No, not really. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading... okay. I guess it might be after reading through, though. Through it. Ah, God. So it doesn't appeal to you? Is it terrible? No! Did I raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it had been several minutes and we really hadn't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there were specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expression are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something one can be blamed for. Your work could use more depth, but I think it's rather pleasing as a starting piece. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is possibly the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Bias? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. She is rather assertive in our dialogue yesterday before she left. Indeed, if memory serves me right, they were actually having a good time talking about books and literature. Yeah, I believe she had to leave because of family. Is that all she told you? I believe it was her... ... Yuri cuts her sentence short for some reason. Perhaps it's best you just ask her about it. Apologies. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as it's the rare opportunity for her, which is good, I suppose. She's perfectly fit for a literature club.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one. It's the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last get to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe... is that bathe? I bathe calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Okay. If anybody actually knows what that poem says, and can read it a little better, I guess, tell me, or possibly, tell me if I did it wrong. Tell me if I did it right. I really don't know, and either way, it does sound like it's a pretty good poem. Dot dot dot. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Monika was right. You'd be a great asset to the literature club. I really did like it just fine, Yuri. I'm glad Monika found me. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest for everyone, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Celebi. I'm a phantom Celebi, so I am a ghost. Lol. Really? I did figure from the symbolism it was more than that. Well, as president of the literature club, you should have some previous experience at literary analysm. Poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I had even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll keep trying. It feels like I've done this 100 times anyway. I'm counting on you. Yuri really is an asset to the club. Oh, hey Monika. Having a good time so far? Oh yeah, I am. I'm reading this badly. I think it's probably because I've been doing it for too long. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're good at clubs and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we can do better. I'm listening. So don't be afraid to bring up things up, okay? Alright, Celebi, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll need Monika to bring up things. I feel really bad, though, limiting her talents to the club like this when she could be joining other clubs like volleyball and programming. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess it's a way of us getting to know each other again. Don't worry, Celebi. We're all embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. The words seem to come out just right. Well, about that. Writing poems is easy for me nowadays. All I have to do is choose the right words. So 0 effort, really. If that's the case, then maybe you could put some more effort into coming earlier, as well as doing more for our club members. Leadership by example. I shouldn't brag near someone like Monika. You're the leader of our school's literature club, and literature is no laughing matter, Celebi. It's really quite nice seeing you like this. Trying hard and learning from it. You were always a bit slow at things. What do you mean by that? Nothing. Confidence can get you places. You shouldn't be afraid to experience a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel everyone will be comfortable doing this assignment anyway. That's all good. What matters is you're trying. People talk about giving their best when often they don't define their best even mean. People talk about giving their best when often they don't define what best even means, you know. Monika is right. She's got into detail about it before we all left for home yesterday. I'm just glad I took a break from leadership. It always feels like I'm on the spotlight. Like I'm always there for people, but no one is really there for me. And all. That sort of thing. I'd guess I'd like to be last for change. That seems pretty modest, I think. Yeah. You've got a lot of friends, and I'm sure they'll cheer you up. Like Sayori. Man, she's a happy bunch. Oh, Celebi. I guess you don't know her well. But no worries. No worries at all. I'm getting along just fine with everyone, actually. It makes me happy to motivate people to be the best they can be. Hey, Celebi, can you stop flirting with Monika? Do you still want to read our poems or what? Natsuki is right, Celebi. And I hope our conversation on writing didn't bore you or anything. I can try talking a lot too, if you want. Alright, both of you. Go talk to your vice president. I'll go read Monika's poem now. Don't worry. I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, so the poem is called Prelude. I am a new beginning, the first page, a hopeful dream. I am the door to a new world, to the first flight in a new sky, the last train in a new town, the beginning of the end, an old story made new. I am new beginning, a character born of necessity, the first step in the dark, the last breath before the dive, the beginning of the end. I am a new beginning. Leave the past behind. Come take my hand and let us carve our new plot together. So, what do you think? It's freeform, if that's what you call it. I like the use of spacing to emphasize the point, and how it all ties in with being a prelude, just as the poem title says. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say this club is a new start for me in a way. Plus, going back on the past has been influencing my poems a bit. Yeah, you might want to stay out of that. Yeah, nothing but heartache and betrayal. Club politics is what it is. Honestly, I'm kind of nervous to talk about my former clubs because it kind of puts me on edge. Maybe when we're closer. That should work, Monika. And now Natsuki. ... She does this glare. The Natsuki glare. ... Well, that's about... Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. You're supposed to be good at this as president. It's just didn't evoke any emotion for me. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, it's raining today. If you heard that. So, if you hear booming, that is rain. Sorry, it's just like lightning and thunder does kind of give me the jumps. Weirdly enough, games like this don't do it too much, but real weather does. Okay, so back to this. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, ... I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems is for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Natsuki. The whole point of the assignment was giving everyone a voice, so I sympathize with your sentiment. You do? I do. I understand you. I understand everyone now. Wait. What do you mean now? Are you stalking us? And window. You're gonna go out there with the freaking thunderstorm, Natsuki. Freaking thunderstorm. No. It's just the way everyone writes. Like Monika, her freeform style coincides with her passion to push boundaries and refusal to be constrained by external forces. If you look at Sayori, for instance, her feelings govern, If you look at Sayori, for instance, her feelings govern her choice of words and say something about her home life. When I took a look at Yuri's, I was able to discern a intricate... Okay, I'm gonna try this again. When I took a look at Yuri's, I was able to discern the intricacies of vocabulary and word use. Everything really bolts down to expression. The nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, you set it up to rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. it helps bring the feeling in the last line. You're really good at this. Hey, it helps. It isn't the first time in... Oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Hey, if it helps, it isn't my first time in a literature club. So, Doki Doki Literature Club must have already happened, and the main character knows this. Oh god. That's why he's so self-aware, because he is doing the Monika thing, and Monika is doing the, I don't know, whatever, the other character thing. I bet you were denser than a brick the first time. Eh? What makes you say that? I heard it from a certain someone. Regardless of who does what, I'm just glad you learned something. I bet my style blew you away. Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It was as if everyone was judging me for my writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can overshadow theirs. This is a literature club after all. Each style attracts its own audience. I guess that's the kind of club that I ended up taking charge of. Directing people's passions. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you would say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute? Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you were trying... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at reading. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Celebi did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly interesting. Inspiring. She said inspiring, I said interesting. Which I haven't yet. And Celebi liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our club president, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Celebi appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Sayori, go away! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Celebi started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned to me as if they noticed I was standing there. Celebi! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making a poem all convoluted with no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Celebi. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning in the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Celebi? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know everything about writing styles, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Obviously, this is the girl I like the most out of the four. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But my expression is defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. ... Sayori! Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Celebi. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Yuri's kinda right, you know. If she didn't get so offended by this in the first place, they probably wouldn't have argued. But, I mean, I kinda think that's part of Natsuki's personality. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! That's a slashy thingy. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends now. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because they're differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also... Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same size as they always were. Big and beautiful. Oh god, you can't take that seriously for anything. She's like, yep. Everyone noticed how big your boobies are. Poor Yuri. God, look at Yuri's face. I feel so bad for her. Like, she's so incredibly uncomfortable. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I mean, I guess if you're gonna talk about your friend's cup size while trying to do an inspirational speech, it's gonna be a little weird. But I think they're just amazed at how well Sayori handled this. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. I guess having Sayori as your vice president was a good idea. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I'm glad you guys were able to sort that kind of thing on your own. Can you imagine how things would be if I was president? I don't know. We'd all be dead by now, probably. That would be true. Okay, so we're gonna end that here. Hope you enjoyed this. Like, comment, and subscribe for more spastastic content. And click the bell icon so that you get notifications for my channel. Love you guys. Stay awesome. Bye-bye. Mwah!